Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to your Fast Track to 7 a.m. here on the Valley today. I'm Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Alex Larson. New for you this morning, a man accused of DUI in a deadly crash is now pleading not guilty.
43-year-old Travis Bell was arrested in June on 2 counts of criminal vehicular injury after a crash at the intersection of U.S. Highway 2 and Airport Road. That's about 3 miles west of Grand Forks.
The driver of the SUV, 26-year-old Nicole Luthane of the Grand Forks Air Force Base, was seriously hurt but has since been released from the hospital. Her daughter, 6-year-old Katarina, who was her passenger in the SUV, died from her injuries. Bell has since been charged with criminal vehicular homicide and criminal vehicular injury. He's due back in court January 2nd.
Katarina's parents, Nicole and Robert, did give us an exclusive interview with Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie. You can watch that full story on our website. Head to valleynewslive.com or on your free VNL mobile app.
Also new this morning, the mayor of Mapleton, North Dakota, has been sentenced after a crash in Becker County. 35-year-old Andrew Drager of Mapleton was sentenced yesterday. Court documents say the crash happened last February when Drager reportedly took a curve at a fast speed and then crashed into some trees and a large rock, injuring his passenger.
He was initially charged with 2 counts of felony criminal vehicular operation. One of those charges was dismissed, and he pled guilty to the other as part of a plea agreement. He has reportedly been sentenced to 90 days in jail. To read more on this story, as well as what the passenger's mother wrote into the court, head to valleynewslive.com.
And we're continuing our coverage out of downtown Fargo, where residents are sharing stories about feeling unsafe and are looking for more action to be taken against crime.
All of this comes after an attempted assault on our own Valley News Live reporter last week, with downtown residents telling us they're not surprised. They say they've had similar situations happen to them, and for some, it's been so bad it's the reason that they're moving away from downtown.
I've had my car keyed. I've had people that will follow me up to my apartment. At this point, you ask yourself, I want to live downtown, but that something has to change for my own protection.
Do you yourself feel safe downtown? If you have an experience you'd like to share, you can call our whistleblower hotline at the number on your screen. That's 701-369-3187. Just leave your tip and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
Fire crews now continuing to battle several wildfires, all burning throughout western North Dakota.
The number of acres burned since Saturday now tops 50,000.
These strong winds and dry conditions have not only destroyed infrastructure from the fires, but also made harvest operations riskier.
We will face times where it's going to be so windy and dry that we may need to consider stopping the combine for a day to get through those really dry, windy conditions. And so taking time to monitor those conditions, slow down.
Yesterday, Governor Doug Burgum surveying damage and ongoing response efforts to the historic wildfires in western North Dakota. He was joined by the National Guard, the Insurance Commissioner, Ag Commissioner, and other emergency response officials.
They got an aerial tour of the wildfires in the Ray area. So far, 6 major fires are still burning, but Governor Burgum says more than 40 new fires sparked over the weekend.
1 person has died, another critically injured. Governor Burgum says this could be the worst he's seen.
It's a little too early to tell, but it's possible that Saturday, when it all comes in, is going to go down as one of the worst combined fire days in the history of North Dakota. It may not be the number one in terms of number of fires, because even during my time in office, we had some things where we had lots and lots of little fires, but this could be the most number of acreage.
A tough time for the state, but Governor Burgum is also praising the firefighters for their exceptional work.
Turning our attention to the forecast and some warmer weather ahead.
Yeah, for all the details, we're sending things over to meteorologist Lisa Green. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, warmer weather to come after we get through this morning's frost and spots. We do have a frost advisory. This area in purple here, it includes places like Thief River Falls, Roseau, Badette, the Bemidji area, and then points east from there further into Minnesota. And this is in effect until 8 o'clock this morning. So another hour or so left on this. Once the sun comes up in about a little over a half hour, we'll start to see our temperatures turn around in this area. Looking outside, beautiful morning view here in Fargo as that sunrise is starting morning for us. Let's take a look at our temperatures. Again, chilly in some spots. Check out Bemidji, 28 degrees. That's our coolest temperature right now on the map, and we're currently experiencing calm wind there, or calm air. And then out to the west, not under an advisory, but we do have a few places in the 30s as well. Jamestown's at 37 degrees currently. And then there are spots where we're not really all that worried about frost right now because our temperature is warm enough. We're at 47 in Fargo, so is Devil's Lake, and just enough wind in those locations to keep that air moving and keep it from cooling down as much as some other spots. We've also had a few clouds drifting through, but overall our radar and satellite map looking very quiet this morning, and we can expect to have some sunny skies as the day goes on. So here's a look at our planner for today. Expect temperatures to be on the rise with lots of sun here. Places like Fargo and anywhere along the eastern part of North Dakota, Southern Valley, that's where we're more likely to get into the low to some mid-70s today, but should be beautiful everywhere with lots of sun. And check out that wind, not much at all. It stays on that lighter side for today. So a really pleasant Tuesday. Wednesday is when that warm up really kicks in. More places getting in the 70s and a few of us hitting the low 80s on Wednesday, and Thursday will likely be our warmest day of the stretch. Could be seeing temperatures getting close to some records here on Thursday. A breezy weather though kicking in, so we're watching out for that fire danger with the dry fuels coming up here for the end of the week. We come back down to a little bit more reality for October for the weekend with temperatures in the 60s, and we'll be watching for a little rain on Saturday.
Hey, 60s is still a pretty okay reality.
Yeah, that's beautiful for October, especially if you get it on a nice, quiet and sunny day too.
Yeah.
You got it. Thank you, Lisa. Well, grab your rollerblades or whip out your walking shoes because kids are skipping the school bus.
Yeah, during the month of October, schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area encouraging students to get active and form some important habits for a healthy lifestyle.
And the Valley Today's Tatum Miller is live at Longfellow Elementary, speaking with the principal about why this day is so important for their students. Good morning, Tatum.
Good morning, ladies. Yes, we're lounging in the library here at Longfellow Elementary, and I'm here with Principal Henriksen, who is here to talk all about the walk to school day tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we have it tomorrow. You've already got a lot of kids who you think are going to participate in this walk to school day, but why is it so important?
Yeah, it's so important because, you know, we're in a neighborhood school, and the idea of just having kids walking to school, riding their bike to school, scooters to school, you know, mom and dad maybe bringing their younger ones in the wagons. It's just a really great neighborhood event.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned you're a neighborhood school, so how has the turnout been in years past?
It has been fantastic. So if you were to drive by tomorrow, you're going to see our bike racks are going to be just plumb full of bikes. You will see a fantastic turnout. And then our PTO is actually providing a little bit of food as well for the kids, so it's kind of another incentive to get them out here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, for kids who are hopping on the school bus tomorrow, you're also going to have activities to keep them active, right?
Yeah, they still have recess and gym class and so forth, and we got to take advantage of this weather while we can before it gets, you know, cold, before winter gets here.
Oh, yes, we do. Now, you have a middle schooler yourself. Is he going to be participating?
So no, he will not be. He is riding his bike to school today, but he actually rides his bike to school every day. So for him, it'll be no different.
Yeah, it's always walk to school day for him.
It really is, yes.
Now, what age groups do you have at this elementary school?
So we're a kindergarten through 5th grade school.
All right, and they're actually about to roll in here in the next 30 minutes, so we'll see what the turnout really is this year. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
You bet.
I'm Tatum Miller for Valley News Live. Back to you ladies at the studio.
And they get some great weather to do this whole thing too.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. All right, thank you for the information live this morning. Tatum, a big reminder, if your kids are skipping the school bus, practice road safety, use that sidewalk at all times.
Well, Fargo police will have more help on the streets as they add 9 more squad officers to their squad yesterday.
Wow, congratulations to all. They held a big ceremony at City Hall where friends and family got to place the pins on their uniforms to make it official. The new officers also speaking on the training they went through and what they'll be able to bring to the table.
We are tremendously proud of this group. We had an 18-week academy, so this is by far the longest amount of training that any of our academy students have had.
Coming in, not in the best shape, but they really get you in shape.
I look forward to adding diversity. You know, Fargo is a growing community. As you could see, we have different ethnic groups around, and I just want to be that role model.
Part of why the police academy expanded their training from years past was to better prepare the new recruits.
Well, listen to this. I'm outraged. The price of Mega Millions tickets is about to go up, you guys. Starting in April of 2025, one ticket will now cost $5. That's more than double the current $2 per ticket price tag.
Mega Millions says the jump is part of its new and improved game that will offer larger starting jackpots that grow faster with better odds of winning. I don't know about that.
I don't know either. Insomnia Cookies celebrating its 21st birthday this week. Loyalty Rewards members or Insomniacs can stop by to redeem an offer for a dozen cookies for $21 this week through Sunday.
Insomnia Cookies has more than 300 locations worldwide.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
See you tomorrow.